You start recording. All right. You just heard me say that, I know, but hey. Hi, this is Garrison. Sorry, choked on my tongue or something. This is Garrison, and welcome back. I am not sure if I'm going to actually put this one forward or not, but I am going to try and create a Taiyo HvyCruiser. I haven't been having very much good luck with the HvyCruiser, but I'm going to keep plugging away until I get one that I really like. And today we're going to do one that's primarily Taiyo. I am at my base, so because I'm at my base I can't use the special cockpits, but I do have this ecliptic claymore that was just happened to be parked not too far from my base, so I went and took it over, and now I'm going to alter it. So I do have all the parts that I have here, including this cockpit at the Cabot C4, which is okay, but not really. I mean, it's not really Taiyo. It's not Taiyo-like, so I probably won't use it. But I'm gonna start tearing it apart. I don't know how long this will go. It'll go as long as it goes, and that'll just be the way it is. So I'll say sorry in advance if I happen to go long, but I don't really have a plan here. Well, I kind of do. I sort of want to make it look like a Vista, but wider, kind of, sort of. That's kind of my thing, I think. I think I'm going to go 5 wide, and then I'm going to have to fly to Voli to pick up the engines that I want, which are the Slayton SAL 6830s, which are, in my opinion, one of the best set of engines in the game. So those are engines I'm probably going to use, and we're just tearing stuff apart. I'm going to keep some of the parts, I'm sure, like this Nova Galactic landers. I may keep those, may not. We'll just have to see how the Taiyo landers work. But like I said, we're going to try and reuse parts if we can, and like those will probably get used. These will probably get used because this is a 2, so it means it's not a 3, but still it's not bad. And here's one of my favorite landers, and some more gear. And I will probably try not to use this piece here. I don't really like using them. I do have a build for another ship that I did use those in, and I'm unapologetically used them. But there were reasons why I was trying to use those, and so we went with those reasons. And this is a lot of Nova parts, and Nova parts do not quite have the aesthetic that I'm going for, so probably most Nova parts won't be used. I may use some, and the reason for my idea there is, Taiyo's brand new, and Nova's been around a long time. So from a Nova perspective, what we're getting, from a Taiyo perspective, what they're getting from Nova parts is they're getting some of the tried and true, but again, like I said, I doubt that I'm going to be excessively using any of those parts, but we'll just have to see how it all goes. Come on, let go. What am I running into back there? But habs, I may keep one hab and make it a armory. I don't think I have an armory already, but um, I like the Nova Galactic Armory. And if I had to pick any one piece from Nova Galactic, that would be the one I would pick. What is that? Yeah, there's another one of those pieces. I'll put it right there for now. Alright, so we'll start with looking at what our lander can be, our bay can be when we're looking at Nova parts. Or Taiyo parts, I mean. So there's a Taiyo lander. It's a little high. Why can't I turn that around? Oh, that's a Nova Galactic. That's a Taiyo. Can I turn that one around? There I can. Let's go down. Why can't I connect? There we go. Now it's on the right level. There's the captain's quarters. We're back here with the habs. We got a companionway. Come on. Another companionway. Another companionway. And another companionway. Okay. So there we have a lander, and just so you know, I like forward facing, but I'm going to pull it back from the front a little bit and have probably some stuff in front, and then, similar to the build that was there before, it'll be like in a midships or slightly forward of a midships, not a midships, what am I talking? So it'll be slightly forward of midships. So now I wanted to go wide, but I think this bottom row we're going to go 3. And then we'll have landers on outside of that. So down at the bottom, this is what kind of a connector. I need a unit in the back, so we're going to use a Taiyo bottom. No, if I'm going 3 wide, no, I'm not using the bottom. I'm going to use a mid. Taiyo companionway mid. And we're going to make it a storeroom. And I think behind that is where I'm going to put the armory. And it will be a Nova Galactic, as I said before. And there we go. So that's 3. That should be plenty long for that. So then, outside of that, we need We're going to stick with mids for now. And we'll see if we want to change them out later, but we'll go with the 2-in-1, 2x1. No, we'll go with 3x1s. What do we got in 3x1s? That's Stroud. Taiyo has engineering A's and engineering B's. Oh, those, no, they just got an engineering bay with stuff in it or without stuff in it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab some Stroud because I think they have a 3x1. It's all in one berth. And then they have, what the heck, an engineering. Okay, so we have a berthing compartment. I don't like that. I just really don't like it. Okay, let's not do that. We get the armory here. Let's put no, I want to skip those for now. We'll see about if we come back to them or not. So let's see. We're going to put functional pieces in here. This is a storeroom. I don't care if I got doors everywhere. So let's put a Taiyo 2x1 mid, and we'll make one a infirmary. Oh wait. Science and workshops do not have passengers, so yeah, we'll go with an infirmary. And then we'll go with a workshop. Those will be at the bottom right near where you come in. So you come in here, you have a workshop, an infirmary in case you're injured, and a armory in case you need to drop off stuff. I don't really drop stuff off, but that's the way that is anyway. Okay, then alright, actually I might go up a level with that and put it in the middle so it can't be seen. And put the engineering bay right there. And if we're going to not use two of them, then I can be fine with using a Taiyo 3x1 engineering mid. There we go. Everybody's probably thinking, well, why aren't you using bottoms? Well, because if I put stuff on the outside, the bottoms are curved on the bottom. It doesn't do anything inside, but it's an aesthetic to make it look rounded. Well, it can't look rounded if it's not on the outside of the actual ship itself. So that's where I'm going with that. And I don't think I'm going to, I think I'm going to put storage here. Maybe. We'll see. Then we'll take this and we'll go up. We'll put it there. Then forward to that, we're going to have a control station, which will be another mid. That gives me the crew. I don't think I need a computer. Engineering gets me an extra crew, so that's 5 plus the bridge, so I should be fine on crew. Am I going to attach here with the bridge? Let's just put a bridge there right now just for grins. We can change it out later. Cockpits. And we want the demo enhanced. If we're going to do that, now maybe what we're going to do is put the structural piece right there. What's it called? That does not quite fit, does it? Is it the braking in? Braking? Let's see. Maybe it's the Taiyo braking engine. No, because those are the side things. I don't see one, so that means, oh, what's this? That's it right there. That braking engine. We keep this, we might use some. We can dupe them out. Now I think here, I'm going to stick with the mid aesthetic. I got to have a line of deals going back, so let's see. Let's make this go up one. And we'll copy it down. We'll change it into a what? We'll change it into a, no, we're not going to change that. Let's see. Pull that out. We're going to put a 1 by 1. There. And there. And the reason I'm doing them as 1 by 1s is because they are storerooms. So that's 100 cargo in each one of those that I put in place. We can change them out later if that turns out to be not what we're looking for. I don't think that's going to qualify as midships anymore, so it looks like a forward entrance. In which case, we're going to take that out. And go like so. Now I may want to change that out. And the reason I say that is because when it's closed, it's not going to be slanted up as much as I'm going to like it. So let's see what we get over here. Now if we do it the other way, so, and then we got a nice slant that goes up almost in a straight line. I think that's a better look. And this has the ladder in the same place we put the companionway. which we really don't need back there, but again, we're using it for cargo. So it's a placeholder for cargo. But I think that's going to obviate this engineering, and we're going to put a computer in there instead. Everything's controlled by computers anyway, right? Alright, so up a layer. On this layer, we are going to want to go wide again. What if we did this? To stick with the companionway or the cargo storeroom as our entry point for those two pieces. And if we put something here, we can have landing bay beneath it or cargo. Only problem with this landing bay is it's skinnier than what's behind it. What else we got? That's the same. Again, we're having a pretty good slant. It's a little chopped in the front, but that will work. And this is a ladder again. So that'll work. Let's get rid of this bay. Let's get rid of this one. And that one is as wide as the 2x1 behind it. I'm already having doubts about all of this. So there we have that. So we're going to stick this in here. Yeah, I don't like that. It's like a landing gear. That's got a little raised bit on it, so we may have some difficulty with that. I kind of like that. Okay. Now we're going to go for an all-in-one. So we have a place for our crew to sleep. I'm going to put it up on top there. And I'm going to put some living quarters down and back and below it. Right there. I'm going to change these out for tops. No, I'm not, because I'm going to put stuff next to them. No, I think I am. I think these are going to go if I can get those other landers, but we'll have to see. This is going to be a control station top. Taiyo 3x1 or 2x1 top B. Where'd it go? Didn't I just buy one? Oh, why is it way down there? Get rid of that one. I'll save this one just in case I want another one, but we need an all-in-one berth top B. Taiyo 2x1 top B all in one right there. All right, down to Taiyo mid cap top port. Starboard. I don't know if this is really different from anything else that's out there. Except for this bit and these bits. This is not the width I was hoping it would be. Well, this may be a throwaway. I may throw this whole endeavor away. It's not as long as I thought it would be either. have the Taiyo gear. That is the rounded gear. So the next best thing is probably those, and then I'll have to go there and put it on what I want. So let's just use these. And we're going down and not too far. Well, actually, I have these other gears sitting here. These give me 2 points. I can come back and buy those later. These give me 4 points. I put one there and put this behind it. And then a couple for the other side. There they go, they're under something. Then I can put these in the back, like so, and I can have room for something else there if I want it. We've already got a lot of cargo space already. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of this one. Get rid of that one and these two. There's still almost 4,000 cargo space. These are 3,000 between the two of them. I'm going to structure, and we're going to put the caps on there. The end cap. Nose cap, mid cap, cowling, nose cap. One there, one there. Go at the front, and we'll put braking thrusters. Like so. Got to put that. There and that there. We don't got to, but I think I want to. Let's just take a quick check here. Got 2 cockpits. Where's my other one? Make some styles, maybe. See, that's how that looked before, which I was never real super impressed with anyway. How does it look with everything? I'll duplicate it over. That would make me want to go back further. Now if it was the other one, I think I would like it. But I'm not sure about the Cabot. I think I'd like the Aries on the top. Or even the Aries down a level and put this bad boy above it. With the Aries down below, which would be wider, and then take the two top ones off. I don't think I like these there at all. I don't think they fit. Yep, I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I can buy it back if I need it. I'm going to get rid of this one. I don't need a Nova Galactic Brig, which I don't like in any incarnation. Does this look worthwhile on top of there? It doesn't look terrible. It's interesting. Yeah, mixed pieces. Again, I like to mix my deals occasionally. I think I want to go back further. Maybe not too far. Yeah, I don't have these in yet, do I? What about bigger engines in the same exact type? Because I don't think they get much bigger than those. How about the almond duns? Those are 25 by 85 almost. And this one is, the 22 is 25 by 76. So maybe 3 of these are better. I don't know if I like that behind that that transition. I don't know if I like that transition either. What is this other piece? This is a all-in-one. Which I have to have. I need a docker. You put this shield in place. Where do I want it? Probably here. See, my stairs in are here. If I put a slim line right here, or I like this one. And again, here's where I start dressing it up, and doing weird stuff with it because, you know, I do weird stuff and that's just the way I am. And I really like having some, especially with these particular types of habs and structure pieces, because there's not a lot of places you can mount weapons where they're not like one directly behind the other. And so what I like to do is use pieces that give me some variety of mounting options. And so one of the things we can do is we can put on Deimos pieces. The spine A4 is a wonderful piece, and you can spin it around, stick it right there, and then you do the spine C4, and I usually spin that around, and I got 3 mounted weapons right there. And I put an equipment plate here, gives me another one. Oh, undo that, idiot. That was the wrong button. I put an equipment plate there, and then I'm going to put I need to put something here. I probably want to put those Hope Tech pieces. Let's see. Hope Tech structure. We're going to put that nose. I'm going to put it down there. There we go. I like that. If we're not going to use this, we should turn it into an A. I just have to get my fuel attached somewhere too. Now I have the mod that allows me to tilt things in weird directions, which lets me put this right here and another one right there. And I have those behind. Oop, that was too much. I can mount some there, and I can have if I get them, which I don't have them right now, because I didn't have this particular ship when I was doing it, but if I have the Crimson Fleet parts, they can go on the bottom of that. And I think we're going to mount 2 more in the front. One there, and one on the other side. And where do I want to put these? I'm going to put these under the wings. Right there. That can go. I had a couple of these that I really wanted to put on, but I don't think there's a spot where I can do it. So we're probably going to regretfully get rid of those. Now we have 3 of these lovely turrets. Then we'll go right there. I have two other weapons. Where are they? I got this missile launcher and this lame railgun. Not too lame, but it's pretty lame. Do I want a missile launcher? The answer to that question is a resounding no. Let me rephrase that. I do want one, but I don't see how it is going to really be a great choice. But we'll try. I cannot buy another one. So this missile launcher is what? Devastator. So we'll compare the C missile launcher and why it is not an Atlatl. I don't know. 277, 4 units of power. Alright, this one is 3 points of power, 3750 range, 71 points of damage, fires 1 time every 10 seconds. This one, same fire rate, does a little less than twice the damage with 1 extra power, and gives me 6 hull instead of 5, so with a 4000 range. It's a better launcher than this one. So we're going to get rid of that one. I don't think we're going to keep this one. We're going to get rid of the other one. So now we have that one. And then we have the Atlatl. Stop it. And the other. Come on, go back to the weapons. Shit. Sorry. It was being a shit. The other Atlatl is that one. So looking at the 3 of them, this does 156 for 4 power. This is 10 power, so I think these are out. I don't waste power like that, so if we go back to these and we look, we can see that there is the Devastator. Oh, that's the one that we just had. Well, we'll keep that for now. Maybe we'll put it on there, maybe we won't. Still don't know if we're going to keep these. At least they're only 3 power, 28 points of damage, 3000 range. They're not bad. Fire 4 times per 10-second cycle. So let's get something that's fast firing. Now we have all these, and they need equipment plates if they're going to have something mounted on them. But I think, let's put this, for right now, let's just put it right there. This thing for right now, we'll put it right there. Yeah, will that fit there? Barely. Barely. And maybe we'll put it there. Okay, so do I have 6 mounts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go to A's. Oh, surprise, surprise, surprise. And we'll pick up the Vanguard Obliterators. I get a little overachieving there and I move too soon. So there's my 6 Vanguard obliterators. And if I wanted to add some of these autocannons, what have I got so far? I have Vanguard obliterators, a Devastator missile launcher, PBO 300 autos. So that is 4 times 3, or 12 times 28.59. Where's my phone? .59 times 12 equals, for every 10-second cycle, I'll do 343.08 damage. That's without any bonuses for my skills or whatever. For the Vanguard obliterators, it is 6 times 6.65 times 14.29. So 6 times 6.65 times 14.29 equals 570.171. So every 10 seconds, I will do 570 damage as opposed to 343 damage. So if we look at PBO 175s, which are the other big guys, these fire, we can put 4 of them, so 4 times 6 times 24.69. So 24, that's 4 times 6, times 24.69 equals 592.56. So they're doing a little more than the Hellfires would be doing, and way more than these autos would do. Now, a lot of people love the autos. I'm not real sure about them, but let's yank these, because they do just a touch less damage. So they're the second best gun in the game so far for me. I'll put one of these there. God darn it. Stop getting antsy. And one there. And we'll put those on one. So they do 98 apiece per fire. I guess that's what that particle fire rate means, whatever. I'm not sure about those turrets, but I guess I'll leave them for now. And we'll work on some, let's get rid of these Vanguard weapons. Let's go over here and get rid of these. And we have 2 errors, we still got a couple things left. That should be all the parts. Nope, we got some part over to the right somewhere. There we go. So notice how it centered itself. That means we got our parts all worked out. Also, while we're at it, let's look at these. This is a theta pinch C9. This character, hopefully, I can get a better reactor. You can get the theta pinch D9. And we'll just swap that out and swap that in. And get rid of that. That gives us 37. I want that thing I just deleted. Of course I do. I deleted it, so now I want it. So G, go to structure, go to, that is a Taiyo cowling. I'm going to flip it upside down, go backwards, and I'm going to slip it right in there. I'm going to try. There we go. I could get 2 more of those too. But we'll see. Makes for a less awkward chop in the bottom. I would just do it. There we go. And we're holding them engines good. So the reason I feel like I can do this, I know these reach out into the engine proper, but basically what we're looking at here is these are grabbing hold of all this engine strut to make it a more integral part of the ship. That's my thought process of why I think that's okay. You can think, well, nothing makes it okay or whatever you want, but that's my thought process. I still feel like this is too far forward. But we'll keep it the way it is. So the last thing that I have to deal with, what's this? Oh, I don't have enough money. Don't watch. Now I have enough money. Okay, so we got the 4 of those. We're going to put in some Hellfire cannons, I think. 5 of them. I could put 6. What have I got? We're using 40 equipment power. Do I not have a 40 reactor available? If I recall correctly, this has no rear connectors. The only one that does is this one, the Theta Pinch D9, which is only a 37. We're just going to have to live with it. So, we won't use the Hellfires. We'll use a couple missile launchers, but they have to be 3-pointers. So, scroll on down to the C missile launchers and look at what we got. That's a 3-pointer. Does 160 damage. we can get them to fit anywhere. They can't fit on a slant. They can fit there, and it looks an awful lot like they're interfering with that. And so we would have to put that there, and this one up here, where I think it's interfering with that one in the back. And it says it's too high for the Docker. Get rid of this. And we can go over here and put in a porthole. What's that in? That's in a control station. I don't mind at all. And there she is. 304,000. I've been building a lot of ships with this character lately. You may have seen the videos. 304,000, that's not bad looking. It's a different look than other things, and if you know me at all, you know I like these toppers. I call them toppers because they top the flap pieces. And I use a lot of the Deimos ones, and I use really all of them. I kind of like the looks of that. It's actually pretty cool. Alright, now let's color it. What can we color it? Well, one of my favorites is a really light kind of a green. I don't want it to be too yellow. Maybe we'll throw it up here a little bit, and then we need to fade the saturation and pop this up to a barely there color. It's like a green tint to the metal is what I'm looking for, and I don't know. I recall seeing pictures of some warships from World War II and seeing them with, I could just use an equipment plate for that. Seeing them with French ones with that kind of a color. So I'm going to go with that. And then let's see, what if we added a really dark color? Made it into green. yeah, kind of a forest green. Add a little bit of saturation. And that edges it. And then over here, I'm going to go with kind of a gold color for the trim. Really saturated. And I'm going to darken it a little bit so it's not quite as bright. So maybe like a brass. So brass fixtures. Anyway, that's kind of my idea about the color. Oh, I just screwed it up, didn't I? I just screwed up this one. So we can fix that. That's easy. And what's my error? My missiles are not assigned. So we're running 9 points ahead of our reactor, which is not too terrible. My character, this particular character, has 5 units from aneutronic fusion. I have 1 from Vasco. And I usually grab Andromeda Kepler from, I'm sorry, I got the hiccups suddenly, from Sidonia, and she gives me 1 as well. So that's 7. So I'm not going to be too off the mark on this as far as that goes. The mass, as you can see, is a little less than the one that it was before, but the hull is right about the same because of the upgrade to the drive there. So let's take a look inside, shall we? Let me pay for it. About 305,000 credits. Not bad. Used to be an Ecliptic Claymore 2. Definitely a radical change. I gotta make it my home ship. And I got a crew 7. I need to look at my crew real quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sarah doesn't count. I don't have Vasco. Where's my Vasco? Vasco is on the Dagger. How he got on there, I don't know. Can I assign him? I can. Now on my ship I've got 3, 6, 7 with Vasco. Sarah doesn't count. She's got leadership, so she does not count against my count. So you'll see that I got 7 out of 10. So I won't lose anybody, and that was important because the person I would lose would be the unnamed guy that I have. Alright, where'd it go? There it is. Get back over here on this thing, make it my home ship. And just check my crew real quick just to make sure I didn't screw it up. 3, 6, 7, 8. They're all there. Alright, let's go see how that came together. Here's our entrance, and it is a ladder up.
Did I warm up the engines?
And here is aft. We have doors on both sides. Here is our workshop. Down below we have storeroom. And then we have a central storeroom. And behind it we have a computer room. Then forward we'll go back over to the other side. There'll be another storeroom. No ladder, of course. We'll go back to the ladder. And go up. No doors in the back. Go over to the other side. We got an infirmary. And this one thing behind us, there is a living quarters, and we cannot get to. That is a all-in-one. No, that's a living quarters. So where's the all-in-one? So if we go forward, we get to the bridge, right? That's a. All right. Well, we'll see what happens here. Oh, here's our control. And the window, yay, we can see out a window. So this is our control, and then another ladder down to nothing. Oh, that's because of this. All right, I see. Oh, that had a hole. Why did that have a hole? Can't go up the hole, but I can fall down the hole. That's a bug that hopefully will disappear.
This is a beautiful place, don't you think?
I wonder if I have a merge problem there. I could have a merge problem there. And we go this way and we get to the bridge. Oh, now it's a hole.
See anything interesting today?
Alright, right there, there's a problem. Okay, I'll look for that and see what it is.
I'm always here for you.
See what's what. Yeah, I know. Thanks for that. Alright, let's see if we can fix it. Find out what's wrong with it.
Good day, Captain.
Alright, and that is right there. So above this we should just have a Nova Galactic Armory. Living quarters. It's in the back. Where'd that other piece go? There it is. I don't know what's causing that. So we got to take this off. I don't see anything merged. Well, I'll just go take another look and see if it's still screwed up. See if I made things even worse. The Claymore has always been a pain from the perspective of where the ladders end up. I mean, I connected together a straight connect from the back to the front. See, it's still there. I don't know. Well, let's do this. Let's take off and see if we have a ghost ship. I don't know if you've seen those before, but two of your ships on the pad at the same time. And just so you know, I've seen that before I ever put a single mod in. Never, I mean, nothing. So it's a bug that exists.
Ship's good. Buckle up and let's go. Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
Alright, now let's mess around with our power. My standard is I have full engine and full shield. Okay, so, I mean, that's just the way I do it. Then from there, oops. I would go like that. And you can see I'm only 1 point short of being able to cover everything, which is not terrible. So we go goes 200, 185, 185. Not terrible. We've got Amelia Earhart and Sam and myself on board. And my abilities on the tech tree are engine systems. Well, I can go to 3. Engine system 3. Let's see if that changes anything. But my piloting is 4. This engine system should give me that extra 10% on top speed with that boost right there. And then Sam gives you another 10%, and Amelia Earhart gives you 10%. So that should be a 40% increase in my speed, which a 130, 40% of 130 is 52. So I should be going 170. Somebody else must be giving me. Oh, Andromeda gives me another 10%. So that's 50%. So 50% is 65, and 195 is what it should be going. And why it just took all that power out of my engines, I don't know. And I get 200-ish. Something else must be giving me a little bit of power. I don't know what it is. Maybe something gives me 15, so another 5% is what it looks like.
Love to make every day special.
And then I'm going to go point at the planet. And we are going to go up and over. Not the fastest, but it's not the slowest. Then we're going to go to yaw our way around. And then that big O is at the top, so we're going to barrel roll. And that's not bad. The maneuverability is not too bad. We'll point out towards space and we'll hit our booster and see how fast we're going. .677. Not terrible. So that's how she works. That was how she did. And it was fun building it. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. And again, I may or may not post this, but if I do, well, it'll be great. But I'll probably try out the ship and see what I think about it in combat and things like that and see if it's good. And then if so, then we'll throw it out there on the line and see how we do. So, hey, it's Gyoshin saying be excellent to one another and peace out.